What's good, YouTube? Little Dre231 here. Um, Went to Charlotte Regionals yesterday. Yeah, sorry, I just got home from work. I'm a little tired, so I'm gonna bring y'all my deck profile. Went 3-5-1. Didn't do good at all, but this was basically a test run. Um, Running a different deck. I'm not running Ritual Beast anymore after the ban list. As you can see, I'm running Gear now. And me and my buddy Maddie, we, ever since the ban list was announced and we seen what was banned and what was coming back, I decided to play Gear. So me and him worked on different builds and trying different cards. And this build right now is actually a good build. So there's some text and floodgates that we put in the main. So I'll go over my matchups. Round one, I got 2-0'd by Kozmo. I'll have some other videos uploaded after this. I misplayed terribly, and y'all will see that. Round two, I played Satellarknight, 2-1. Round three, I played Synchro, I 2-1 that. I played against Heroes round four, I believe. I think round three. Round four. Okay. Sorry, guys. I got my little notepad over here and double checking. 2-1 Heroes, round four. Round five, I played Gem-Knight Madolche, 2-1 that. Round six, I played Psy-Frame. I got 2-1. Played Satellarknight, round seven, 2-1. Round eight, my opponent didn't show, so that was my third win. And my very last round, round nine, I played against Pepe. I like calling it PP. It's more funnier. So the deck worked perfectly fine. I didn't have any problems. I didn't draw bad hands. I love the deck. I would have built it when it first came out, but didn't have the money and it was kind of pricey. So I went more with, I think I was playing either Macro Rabbit or Dino Rabbit or Chaos Agents. But let me start rambling and let's get into the deck profile. For the monsters, we play 3 armor. I mean, that's standard. Play 3 accelerator. Play 3 arsenal. 1 Gear, of course. And 3 MK2s. And of course, you got to run those 4 for Gear, which is back at 3. Yay. But that's the Gear. And hand traps, I played 2 Maxis, played 1 Mormelio, and a tech that me and my buddy Maddie put in that we decided to main was Cyber Dragon Dre. I like calling it Dre because that's my nickname. It's really Dry or Dre. Fuck it, we're gonna call it Dre. So, but we both came to realize that the deck had a terrible matchup against Kozmos. So we went through every possible situation or idea possible to like kind of counter that and try to have Kozmo gear be able to compete with Kozmo. So this and some floodgates are what we decided to put in. It's the monsters, 17 monsters. Now for the spells, we play just the one Raigeki, clearing boards and just push for game, get problematic cards off the field, because the only monster in here that can actually get over stuff is Arsenal. If you play just right, you can bump him up to 21, 23, and be able to beat over certain stuff that's that's less than 23. So you got the one Raigeki, 2 main MST, got the 3 upstarts, and the card that was so OP was Instant Fusion. Played 3 of them. We played around with the ratio of Norden and Instant Fusion. We did the 2-1 ratio, the 1-1. Then we tested the 3-2, and the 3-2 was better for the gear because, I mean, it's just been able to bring back Armor or Arsenal or Dre, Mermelio, even an MK2 or Geargiano or Accelerator, and just being able to exceed into whatever you want. It's worth it. So that's the spells. For the one-off traps, we got Warning, Vanity Emptiness, the TT, and this is a tech that my buddy Matty wanted me to play. I looked at him, I was like, well, how am I going to actually use it? I mean, I know I can bring back something in defense which can easily protect my life points, but like, what other uses do I have for it? And we talked about it, and bringing back Mermelio, getting the effect. What some people don't know, which a lot of people question, if I bring back Armor, Oasis turns it into a worm. But if you use Armor's effect to set it and then flip it back up, he becomes a machine again. So that was really good. It's actually, this card has won me, I think, matter of fact, this card won me 2 of my duels. This won me 2. So it's actually a good card. I'm thinking about dropping it or bumping it up to 2. I don't know. Got to do more testing with it. So, the one Mirror Force was actually good, and I really like making that call for the one Mirror Force. Because I've seen that I didn't have any battle traps, and that's where I was like basically lacking. Because if I have an armor on board, I want to keep my armor and flip them face up instead of my opponent attacking to it, unless it's a less attack than armor's defense. So, which this put in work against heroes. I believe I used it once against Cosmos. But yeah, the one Mirror Force is good. For the trap tricks, Bottomless, Trap Trick Sharpo Nightmare, and 2 Time Space. Time Space, oh, what can I say? Time Space did more than these 2. I actually might drop Nightmare and either bump Time Space up to 3 or put in another Oasis or Mind Control, because it was times where I could have mind controlled a Satellarknight player or Pepe and overlaid for rank 4. So I'm gonna do some testing and see what I can do and see what changes I'm gonna make. But that's the trap tricks or trap hole targets. Then for the floodgate that my buddy Matty came up with was Rivalry of the Warlords. This card just stomped so many people. And my round one, I played against Kozmos, and I actually misplayed because I forgot I had this active on the field. But it shuts down Kozmos, it shuts down Madolche, shuts down Pepe, and it's really good card. I really love this floodgate, and I'm glad that my buddy Matty told me to play it in the main, because all of my stuff are machines, well, majority of them. And last but not least, the 3 gear, which if you open the armor, warning, well, armor, some protected back row, and the gear, you basically win. Like, there's no argument there. But that was the main 40 card deck, of course. For the extra tokens, of course, gotta love the tokens. Yes. 1 Chimera Tech, 2 Northern. Now the Chimera Tech is mained in because of the main deck Dre. My buddy Matty let me borrow his, but I had 1 in main extra and 1 inside. The 2 Northern, like I said, 3 to 2 ratio. Actually pulled him out of instant fusion every single game, every single one. He only got stopped twice. That was it. That's that. For the rank 3s, plays Zen mains and Alucard, which I didn't think that it would do good, but these two actually put in a lot of work. A lot of work. Just being able to go MK2 into another MK2 or Girgiano and overlay, pop back row, bait out back row, and Zen mains just crash in, take the damage, and pop anything on their side of the field that's problematic or a big monster that you can't get over. Works really good. Cowboy, this Cowboy, I think I made it once. I made it once. Dweller, never made it. Never. Didn't play Burning Abyss, didn't play anything where I could use a Dweller. Diamond Direwolf put in a lot of work. Just being able to go into this and just spot removal. I mean, it's so easy to go into them and just pop one thing on the field, or bait out back row, bait out a Veiler, anything, a breakthrough, fiendish. It's good. I'm glad I put this in. Then you have Castile. Same thing as Direwolf, but stays on board. Just bounce back problematic cards, scales, things of that nature. 101, I made it like twice. Really good. It was actually a time where I had 101 and Vanity's Emptiness, which is really good. Of course, the 3 Geargian Nexus, you have to play those. If you're playing pure, if you're not playing pure, then play 2. Kier Gorgon. This card is the nuts. First turn, if I can get an armor, if I can get a arsenal, let me see. I did this a lot of times. If I open this, if you open up a arsenal, accelerator, and instant fusion, that's a good board, because you can just normal arsenal, special, tribute for armor, then you can instant fusion Norden, bring this back. Then set that and overlay the Northern and Arsenal for Gorgon, and have some protective back row. I've done this so many times and my opponent just didn't know what to do. So Gorgon is really good in this deck. I like it. I love it. Wish I had room to play too. And last card that I'm definitely going to be dropping is Dark Rebellion. Only made this card to help me OTK. That is it. That is completely it. That's all I used it for. Against Kozmos, I never had to deal with the big ships. Just never made it. Well, I made it, but I didn't use it like to the full extent. So that's the extra. Then for the side deck. Side deck is actually pretty good. There was a card that my buddy Matty let me borrow. It was System Down. But the second Dre, Thunder King. Dre is for Mirror Match and Cosmos. And that's it. Thunder King is for Madolche, Pepe, Magic Specters, and Satellarknights. For the spells, the 1 Typhoon, the D-Fissure, and of course System Down. D-Fissure was for Infernoid and any rogue matchup. Satellarknight and third MST, of course, is the third one. Get rid of scales and problematic back row. And System Downs for mirror matches. The Kozmo matchup, if they have the big ships, enough big ships in grave, and possibly one on field. Then 2 DNA surgery for Magic Specters. Never played one at all. But I did side this in against Heroes and called Machine, and they couldn't do anything. Then 2 Imperials, Kozmo, Infernoids. That's basically it. 2 Mind Drain for Psy-Frame only. That is it. 2 Fairy Wind for all the Pendulum decks. Then Steel Swarm Roach and the other Chimera tech. Reason why I sided the Steel Swarm Roach is because if I'm not able to get my Iron Walls in time, then have a backup just in case. So that's the deck profile. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please comment, subscribe, leave suggestions. I will be uploading this. Then after I upload this, I will be uploading a few more videos that I have, and I hope you guys enjoyed those too. I will be having more videos coming, more deck profiles. I'm gonna try to go to my locals a little bit more and doing more dual videos for you guys for DN, and just try to do more because now I have a camera. I have a nice setup. Regionals was fun. So until next time, I will see you guys. Peace.